What exactly is 3D? You probably watch Mickey Mouse and a few 3D animation like me, but I'm asking, what exactly is 3D? 3D have many limitless benefits. It helps people like designers, engineers, and artists to make their job a lot more easier. For example, for artists, they make 3D humans anatomy as their base. You know what I'm talking about, right, artists? Since 3D is going viral recently, I want to tell you how to make 3D using 2D method. Do you want to learn? Then follow me. Let me show you what I meant. You see that one block on the tree? I'm gonna use that as a base. I vectored the top part first. Make sure it's neat and clean so it won't be messy for when we want it to use as a base. After that, duplicate it and put it at the bottom part. Now we have two. There are many ways to make a 3D box, but I'll use mine inside of it because it's quicker. Just like before, make it neat and clean. Now I'm have a block. I'm gonna make the inside lines just to make it more like 3D. For those of you who studied volume in math class, you'll likely get a deja vu from this. But first, I'm gonna tidy it up. Make sure it's tidy and look like a 3D box. You can tell that the box really looks like a 3D box by making it using a 2D method. This is what I call optical illusion. If you don't know what that is, then better search it up because this video is not about that. A square base. Now you can now make different parts of the box separately, like making the sides or even the bottom part. Here, I also make a base for myself. I made a long square base and a smaller one. I was going to make a tree about it, but ended up confusing myself in the process and stopped halfway. Not a recommended method to make an isometric for beginners, but it's worth a try. I made an isometric from a Minecraft isometric. I first make the background which is something similar like stones, but I forgot what the block's actual name is. Then I made mods like creepers, zombies, and a slime. I also didn't forget to add shadows because the light is from up. Okay. And my favorite is the slime because it's the easiest one. We just need to make a block and a smaller block and make it lighter. And then I also add a 3D text of my name, which I got from a reference, and also make sure to add some details to the block and a lava floor to make it more of a realistic. So congratulations, you just make it through the video. Uh, Before we wrap it up, here are a few quick tips and tricks how to help you master isometric design. Tip 1. Focus on consistency. When working with isometric grids, make sure all of your lines and shapes align perfectly. Small inconsistency can break the illusion, so double check on your work as you go. Second tip, keep it simple. Start with basic shapes, add details gradually. Overcomplicating things early can make your designs feel overwhelming and cultured, and you don't want to make that. Third tips: experiment with lighting, and shadows. They're keys to making your isometric art feel dynamic and realistic. Play around with light sources and gradients to add depth and dimension. Fourth, use colors very wisely. A harmonious color palette can bring your design to life. Tools like colors palette generators can be a very super helper in your journey making isometric design. Fourth, fifth, practice makes progress. The more you create, the more confident you'll be. Don't stress about perfection. It's all part of learning. And here's a bonus. If you ever feel stuck in one position that, oh no, this isometric, I don't know what to add, look for inspiration. Explore other artists, study their techniques. Don't hesitate to try new things because that's what I do. With these tips in mind, you're ready to make your isometric design to the next level. Thank you for much for joining me for today, and I hope this video is useful for you. And the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye, guys.